The longer we are exposed to something, the more it affects us. We all understand this. It makes perfect logical sense. And so the space we are in, our space, we're there for such a significant amount of time, whether it be our workstation and we're spending so many hours there, or whether it be our home that we come back to feel comfort and safe and to relax. We're constantly exposed to this day in and day out, and so naturally this is going to have a huge impact on us. And so keeping our space, making sure that our space is healthy, clean, as aesthetically appealing to us as it can be. Sometimes it may not be. There's financial constraints or there's practical constraints, but aesthetic appeal, of course, benefits. It's not the most important. What is the most important is clean and tidy. Now, clean is far more important, but tidy also helps. There's different views on this. Some articles have said that people who are more creative don't want everything too tidy. They need a little bit of mess so that it allows them that freedom and that spontaneity, but clean and somewhat tidy. Not that it's so overwhelmingly cluttered that we feel suffocated by it. Studies have shown that when there's too much clutter, it increases our sense of stress, because it's just overstimulating to be seeing all those things all the time. Or also sometimes it's just this constant reminder of to-do list and I haven't done it yet, and then it creates more stress. Or acquiring things and hoarding things and hoarding things, and then there's no more space. And so today's activity is create your space to actually have space. So declutter. And that means tidying up, not necessarily throwing away things, but if you can, please do. But just tidying up. Like I said, it doesn't have to be perfect and like nothing there, like minimalistic. But a little bit more organized creates a sense of space. Our mind is incredibly powerful and it influences the outside world we live in. And so when we walk into a room with a big smile on our face and a chirpy hello, it immediately affects the mood of the room. And so from inside, we can affect outside. But the opposite's also true. Outside affects inside. If you walk into a friend's home and they have a peppy song playing and it's all aesthetically very appealing, maybe it's a celebration and so there's decoration all around, and then suddenly now you're in that festive mood because outside affected inside. Sometimes working on inside all the time is more exhausting. And so we work outside and then make room inside as we are working on outside. And so tidying up outside and creating a space outside that allows movement and allows freshness, allows organization, allows order, allows ease. Decluttering outside automatically sets in motion for the mind to also calm down, for the mind to have that space and time to arrange thoughts and to pick out the ones that it wants to focus on. A useful tip is to start with small steps. If I think I have to declutter the whole house, then it's too big a job and I don't want to do it. And so today you're just making a start. Declutter maybe just the desk, or choose one cupboard. If you're already a fairly organized person, choose just one room that you're going to work on and see how it helps you feel so fulfilled that you've tidied up and you're in this space that you now feel proud of being in because you created it. Our space is constantly and continuously affecting us. When we talk about self-love, we have to make the changes and the shifts in those things that are closer to the core of creating the ripple effects in our behavior, in our mood, and then also in our actions. And so take the time, think it through, do it the way you want it to be so that you are feeling good about the space that you have created. But also remember that this is continuous. We declutter today, and then next week it's all back. And so self-love is not just doing it once. Self-love is creating a habit to do it continuously so that it doesn't build up and so that I'm just always holding my space.